Imagine having a boss who follows you around constantly. They scream at you for the smallest mistake, call you a failure, dock your pay for a minor slip-up, and never say thank you. And the scary part is that many of us voluntarily carry such a tyrant in our own heads, and he never clocks out. Today, we're going to understand the science behind this mechanism, and most importantly, how you can disarm your inner tyrant and finally build a healthy, supportive relationship with yourself. Let's do a quick test. Do you find yourself thinking, "It has to be perfect or there's no point. Better not to try at all than to do it mediocrely. They already bought a house, and I'm messed up again. I'm so useless. Take a break? No, I haven't earned it yet. Everyone else got A's, and I got 1B. How shameful." Sound familiar? This is the voice of your inner tyrant. This isn't common sense or motivation. This is a toxic relationship with yourself. And the cost is burnout, anxiety, low self-esteem, and a constant feeling of never being quite good enough. You're not to blame for having this voice. Your brain was just doing its job. Our ancestors needed a powerful look for danger instinct to survive. This is handled by an ancient part of the brain, the amygdala. A mistake on the savannah could be fatal. Today, that same watchdog fires off in response to social threats. Being late, making an error in a report, facing disapproval. Your inner tyrant is a hyperactive alarm system. Also the brain's negativity bias. Our brains are like Velcro for negative experiences and Teflon for positive ones. A single criticism can outweigh a dozen compliments. This helped us remember which berry was poisonous. Now, it makes us obsess over failures while forgetting our successes. And neuroplasticity, think of your brain as a forest. The path you walk most often becomes well-trodden and wide. If you criticize yourself for years, you pave a neural superhighway of self-criticism. But the law of neuroplasticity states, neurons that fire together wire together. What you don't use, you lose. This means you can let the old paths grow over and create new ones. And finally, upbringing. Often, the inner tyrant speaks with the voice of parents, teachers, or critics from our childhood. We simply internalized that model and now reproduce it on our own. And before we move on to methods, please leave a like and some randoms words in the comments. It will really help this channel. Thank you. Theory is powerless without practice. Let's move to concrete tools that will help you rewire your neural pathways. Method 1. Cognitive behavioral approach or thought interception. The core idea is that between a thought and our reaction, there's a tiny but crucial gap. Our job is to intervene in that space. As soon as you catch the thought, "I'm a total failure," catch and label it. "I notice I'm having the thought that I'm a failure." Separate yourself from the thought. You are not your thought. It's just a mental event. Challenge it like a detective. Is this thought 100% true? What is the evidence against it? Have I really never succeeded at anything? What would I say to a friend in my situation? Reframe it by saying to yourself, "I faced a setback in this specific task. This does not make me a failure as a person. I will learn from this and move on." Method 2. Self-compassion by Kristen Neff. Activating the care system. Self-compassion is not self-pity. It's about actively supporting yourself in difficult moments. Research shows it reduces anxiety and increases motivation. When you feel bad and want to berate yourself, take these 3 steps. Acknowledge your pain. "This is really hard right now. I'm upset and disappointed." Remind yourself, "I'm not alone. All human beings make mistakes, fail, and feel pain. This is part of the shared human experience." You can put a hand on your heart or give yourself a hug. And say the words a best friend would say, "I'm here for you." This simple ritual triggers the release of oxytocin, the bonding and safety hormone, physically counteracting stress. Method 3. The external perspective or the letter from a friend. This is a powerful exercise that literally forces your brain to look at the situation from a different angle. Imagine your most caring and loving friend is in the exact same situation you are in. They made the same mistake and are now beating themselves up about it. What would you write to them? What words of support would you find? Now, take a moment and write that letter to yourself. with all the warmth and support you can muster. Reread it in difficult moments. The key insight is this: the goal is not to destroy the inner critic. You can't just fire it, but you can retrain it. Imagine your inner tyrant is a frightened, overzealous security guard who panics at every little thing. Your task is not to dismiss him, but to calm him down and redirect him. His new role is the wise mentor. You're not to blame for your inner tyrant's existence, but now you know how it works, and you have the tools to take control. The journey to yourself is the most important journey, and it starts when you stop being your own enemy and become your own greatest ally. Thank you for watching, and be kinder to yourself. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like.